Hello everyone and welcome to Magic and Musing. Welcome back if you've been hanging with me for a bit, and welcome if you're brand new to the space. Thank you to everyone for your support of the space and for your subscriptions. Today's read is specifically for Cancer, but if you're not Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, or you don't have it, in your big three, then that's okay. If you resonated with this for whatever reason, then or drawn to it, then by all means there's a message in here for you. There was a lot going on prior to this moment, me sitting here talking to you. There's a lot. Okay, so normally I don't sit down and write things out. Like I don't sit down, tune into the energy. I just let it come through during. So this was a bit different. This moment, this I don't even know how to explain it, right? Like, this is a lot. There's a lot going on here, and when I asked what sign this was for, zodiac sign, Cancer was very, very loud. So either you're Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, or not, you're dealing with a Cancerian if you're a cross watcher, or, you just resonate with the title or the video or whatever. Whatever the case, you're meant to hear these messages, or there's something that you can pull from this. So for starters, I've got two different drinks here. I've got my water and I've got my coffee. So water is obviously a big theme, and I knew it was going to be about a water sign. Chose to wear blue today. Eyeshadow was blue, so that was a bit of a giveaway prior to figuring out it was for Cancer. But not only that, I saw the word Thor this morning while I was getting my drink through the drive-thru, and I thought it was the end of a word, because I could only see half of it. But when I looked properly, when I moved forward in the queue, it was just the word Thor. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. I do pay attention, but I just thought, oh, okay, yeah, I saw it, all good, it's gone. However, when I sat down to write these things down, towards the end, the words Tudor, and Thor came through. So Tudor and Thor. And when I was looking up the meanings of Thor, because I know he is I believe a Norse god, a Viking, he's known for being depicted on a chariot. And that was just like, to me, because chariot in the tarot is the Cancerian sign. Not only that, it's card number 7, and even though this is timeless, today is the 7th of the 11th, so it's the 7th of November. So this is strong Cancerian energy. Not only that, as I was writing down, the song Water from Tyla came through. I don't think it was about the song. I think it was just the fact that it was about water. So I'll just read to you all the messages and, place it where you want to place it. But the first thing that came through was B1. And I thought, B1? Like what? Bananas in pajamas? What the fuck is that about? But it was either the letters B1 or the word B1, like one consciousness, which is really interesting, because some other things came through which makes me question this. So I asked, what the Cancer sign needs to be aware of at this time. The first freaking word that came through was Sasquatch, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does Sasquatch mean? But then I was like, okay, Canadian, right? So Canada might be relevant here. But when you think of Sasquatch, it's a mystery, it's elusive, right? Like nobody actually knows whether they exist. And when I looked into the meaning, like other meanings of Sasquatch, the description of it is Sasquatch is a survivalist. which I do feel very strongly Cancerians are too. Relying on intellect and intuition, may feel misunderstood, not taken seriously, feeling unseen or unheard. Yeah, there's a lot of writing here. And then the next thing was the word pennies, or the name Penny. I don't know if that is any relevance to anybody. And then when I looked up pennies, it's the gifts from God. Or when you find a penny, they usually say that's good luck when you find a penny on the street. It's also a sign of, what? I can't, my own handwriting. Sign of the far out. I think it just says sign from the gods or something like that. So you could be seeing signs, you could be seeing pennies, and you know, there's that law, if you see a penny, your loved ones who have passed are trying to communicate with you. So there's that as well. So just paying attention to these. The word dichotomy came through straight after that, and obviously dichotomy is the contrast between two things, which is interesting because at the start we had B1, right? B1. So that's interesting. And then what else did we get? We got infamous, and at the same time we got infamous, we got pedestrian as well. So looking up pedestrian, it means traveling by foot, relinquishing humanity to progress, danger of isolation, and conformism. So that's kind of, I feel, where this dichotomy idea is coming from. You know, being in two, and in the tarot with the Chariot, there's two energies. There's the Black Sphinx in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. These are the depictions. There's the Black Sphinx and there's the White Sphinx. So it's talking about two contrasting types of energies. Fucking fascinating, man. I've not done this before, like for a read, so this is very cool. And then Mysterioso popped in, and I was like, what the fuck is Mysterioso? I thought it was like a superhero or something. I think it is, but I'm not too sure where that comes from. And when I typed in Mysterioso, it's actually a song by Thelonious Monk, and it's a jazz song. So I'm not sure if that has any relevance or making sense to anybody. Again, so yeah, going all the way down, Tudor came in, and so Tudor is a brand of watches or is a watch. So there's something about time, and there's something about either a watch or something about time. And then Thor is the god of thunder, and he's represented by the Chariot, and the law about Thor says that he's a protection. And that did come through before, because my black feather, which is a symbol of protection, had fallen down, and I had to get it. And when I picked it up, it fell back down again. So there was a bit of a witnessing of that process there. So protection of mankind. Oh my God. What is this? I can't understand my own handwriting. It's so bad. Protection of mankind, something, and fertility. I don't know, man. I really don't. I'm so sorry. But if you Google it, it'll show you. It'll show up for you. Okay, so there you have it. Just getting all the messages out of the way first, and then seeing what comes through the cards. So let's take a moment here to just slow down and tune in and feel into what wants to be spoken to. If there's any further clarification on what this is all about, any reflections. Okay. If you want to feel comfortable closing your eyes, then by all means, feel free to do so. This is just a moment for us to slow down and tune in and open up the space. Just bringing awareness to your breath, the quality of your breath, not necessarily fixing it, just becoming aware. Because I'm feeling like my breath is up here, like I'm not fully bringing it all the way down to my belly. I feel like it's just sitting up in my throat, which is interesting because the first take of this, as soon as I said, you know, like did my little intro, the voice cracked out. So that's all. The other interesting thing is also blue, the color of water. Well, not the color of water, but anyway, blue represents water. Blue also represents the throat chakra. So I'm just going to be quiet now and give us all just a pause, just taking a moment. I'm getting just that the awareness being brought back to the protection and the pennies. So, you know, there may be a message about you being protected by a loved one or by loved ones. It doesn't mean that, not necessarily in the ethereal realm. This could be in the physical realm also, but there's also something about ancestors. So just being aware of signs, any synchronicities that show up for you. I mean, the 7 is a massive synchronicity. You might be seeing 7-11. That's been that's been showing up for me for years, and I still haven't figured out what it means, but anyway. And you don't have to either. You don't have to figure out what it means. Just being aware of it and saying, oh, yeah, okay, I saw 7-11. That's cool. Okay, let's bring awareness back here, because I feel like this has gone from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. So not an even flow. So just being aware of that also. But yeah, let's get cracking. Let's see what wants to come out. I might actually use Keepers of the Light deck because I'm interested to see if our dude shows up. All right, so what do our Cancerian friends or anyone who resonates with this title need to know, need to reflect on, need to be aware of? Tudor is coming up again, so I really have no idea what that is in reference to. So if that makes sense to you, please let me know in the comments. I do know it's a TV series, or might be a film or something as well. So I'm not sure. What needs to be seen? Actually, I don't even think Thor is in this deck, but anyway, we'll see what comes out. I think it's Odin I'm thinking of, which I'm pretty sure is Thor's father. I'm hearing, look I am your father. Fuck. Alright, what's going on here? Can we get a card, please? One more. So we've got Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, I might leave that there because I'm just seeing something. So I'm just witnessing okay, this is the card. And I'm witnessing already the 2. I'm also witnessing the infinity symbol, which from my perspective speaks to the union of 2 things. So this has been a theme actually for a bit now. I'm just being reminded of the Ace of Pentacles with that as well. Let's get the meaning. Okay. I'm just going to read, okay. Serapis Bay can guide us from the lowest states of being back to the light. His energy is almost like that of a phoenix, giving us the support to move out of our own hell or darkness into a space that supports our growth. The stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma, or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There's always room for improvement. There's also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support it. A little bit about Serapis Bay. He is the light keeper in charge of ascension. He once served as a priest in Luxor, Egypt, helping those who's passing on to cross over to the light. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try and get another card. If not, we'll move on from that. So you might be going through some type of, what is with these 2s? The Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. I mean, okay, there's a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union. We're not talking about fucking union here. Around you so that you can regain a sense of union with spirit. You are loved beyond words. That protection, right? You're supported. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a deep space of healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. I feel this strongly. This is, thank you. Yeah, I'm just getting this. This is very curious because I did a read. I haven't posted it yet, but it was this very similar energy of bringing to balance these 2 opposing things, right? And with everything, well, we've just had, you know, the US election. We've had the Australian election as well. This is about coming into union. There's this message again. Relinquishing humanity to progress. So I feel like this is where this infamous is. It's interesting because oh my God. I don't know why the words infamous and pedestrian came out together. But when I looked up pedestrian, I didn't really look up infamous. It was about relinquishing, being mindful of relinquishing humanity to progress, the danger of isolation and conformism. So you may be in a situation where you're breaking free from something. You're breaking free from mindsets, I'm hearing. You could be breaking free from things that have been a certain way for a while. I'm hearing the word intuition as well. And Cancer being a water sign, they are highly intuitive. However, not to use that as well as a scapegoat. Because intuitive hits, downloads, all of this, it's all still perception. It's perceived. Okay, let's get some more cards. I'm gonna need to move my coffee here. Isn't this interesting? This is the first time I've actually done eyeliner, and this brat over here, hello, bing, green eyes. So weird. Anyway, what ifs. What do we want next? Okay. All right. Let's see what we get. Yeah, so there's something about twos, because as I said, I've got two. Usually I just have my water, but for, you know, and because I usually finish this coffee before I even start this, but I've got two drinks, and we're talking about hydration here, so water as well. I'm also hearing Gemini. So with the twins, it's Gemini energy. What do we need to see for the Cancerians? We've got grounded. Number 22, again with the twos. Relief and spiritual cleansing. At the bottom we've got courage, and that's reminding me of the Thor as well, because Thor is the god of thunder, lightning. I do want to read the relief card, but I'll just show you these cards in a moment. So we've got grounded, card 22, relief. I feel like this is a Viking symbol of some sort, which is why I want to read it. Spiritual cleansing, and then courage, which you've already seen. Okay, so let's read grounded. Not grounded, relief. The end of suffering or hard times, a much needed relief or break in the energy. Miracles, rescue, reprieve. Meditate on the symbol when it seems all too much. Feel it blast out the negative as you call in strength to your heart. End strife. So this is the symbol for end. Interesting. End strife is an Icelandic magical stave associated with ending suffering and calming anger. Interesting, because we've also got the grounded here. So there's a need to be anchored. As I said, there may be some type of you may be going through some kind of process where you're questioning things, or you're pulling away from, or you're separating yourself from. Seeing the light of. Things being revealed to you in a way. Spiritual cleansing here. That could also indicate to do some type of process where you feel that feels like a calming of the nervous system, that feels like a calming of the mind. Whatever that looks like for you, right? Some people like to sage, some people burn incense, some people do cleansing rituals through water, or going to the beach, just swimming in the ocean, being in nature, grounding. And then some just practice meditation or practice stillness as a form of cleansing. You know, it's going to look different for everybody, and that's totally okay. I think we shall get with the tarot. Which one should we do? Shows what we need to see. Interesting. Okay, what is the current situation? I just want to shuffle one more time. What is the current energy? Did I not say Ace of Pentacles? Did I not say that reminded me of the Ace of Pentacles? It did come out in the shadow, but we'll take a look at that. One more. Two of Cups, but it's come out in the shadow. So we've got Ace of Pentacles and Two of Cups in the shadow, and then the Queen of Cups. So heavy water energy here. And the twos, man, the twos. So this card is speaking about, you know, unity, union. It doesn't have to be related to partnership. It could be friendship, it could be family, but it could also be aspects within yourself. The two, right? Like, man, this is crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. It just is. So And it's interesting that the shadow cards are on the outside, while the Queen of Cups is in the inside. Queen of Cups is water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and she is one who is intuitive and nurturing. So there's a sense of feeling like you're missing out on something, that you've missed an opportunity of some sort with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Feeling like that is slipping, something slipping out of your fingers. It doesn't necessarily mean, usually the Pentacles can be referred to as like in regards to finances and money, but that's also speaking of stability. So even if you look at the card depiction, it's speaking of roots there. So it's like, it could be not seeing, like missing the signs of something in regards to stability or home life or something to that effect. Could be finances, but also not having a grip on things, like, or that perception of not having a proper grip on this. And then the Two of Cups in the shadow as well. Just feeling like losing your grip on something. What are you losing your grip on though? I'm hearing yourself. Losing your grip on yourself. When the Two of Cups shows up also, that could speak to feeling some type of disharmony, because the Two of Cups speaks of harmony. So when it's showing up in the reverse, some disharmony, or maybe those aspects of yourself. This is either about a relationship, because 2 is significant here. This is either about a actual union with the Two of Cups and the, what's that called? Infinity symbol. You've got the Miriam here, the twins. So yeah, as I said, this could be about, I better write that down, Gemini energy. Let's get some clarification. So yeah, there could be some a situation where you're feeling like something's not necessarily stable, like you don't have a grip on things. There's some kind of disharmony with something. But you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here in between these two cards? What's the significance? This could be you trying to find harmony in between these perceived ideas. Yeah, Page of Swords in the shadow. Page of Swords in the shadow. Page of Swords. In the shadow, it can speak of well, pages are like this youthful energy, and there's some, I'm hearing, not, no, that's not a word. It's like, what's the opposite of clarity? Is like, well, confusion, but it's not confusion. It's, what the fuck is that word? um, just like this fogginess, like not having, I can't think, the word's not coming to me, but it's about not having clarity, not seeing things for what they are. The it's not dishonesty, although that can be a thing of the Page of Swords in the shadow, just dishonesty. But I might have to get another card on it. Sometimes the Page of Swords can speak to gossip as well, so that's a bit interesting. Another card for Queen of Cups, please. Yeah, what is the opposite of, like, a truth, like something that's not been spoken to, which is interesting because Queen of Cups is intuitive. She knows what's up. Like, she's very much in her flow of, in her feminine energy, in her flow. Yeah, hearing the word trapped, because she's in between these two. So it's like going against your intuition. There's a situation where you may be going against, going against your intuition. I really need to write these things properly. Relinquishing humanity to progress. So perhaps this is the energy here. You're feeling like you need to either operate in a way that is not aligning, doesn't resonate, that's creating disharmony and instability. Oh, excuse me. Let's get one more card for Page of Cups wanted to be said. So this might be, this is interesting because Page of Cups, I'm hearing the apology. Like, Page of Cups can come with an apology, but forgiveness is a piece as well. And the word peace stood out. So there's and now it's saying peace of mind. So, you know, perhaps you're in a space where you want to just flow with life, just be with life, just be chill and happy, and, you know, like going with the flow. But these other two, there's these energies of, I'm hearing doubt, of disharmony. Let's clarify that. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the shadow? Queen. Oh my gosh. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you're showing up. This Queen of Cups is showing up again, but in the reverse. So not. Is there a feeling that you're losing your intuition? Which is impossible. But, well, actually it's not, because there's an overshadowing, I'm hearing, like an overshadowing of the mind. And not tuning into your intuition. or being with the flow of life. What about the Two of Cups? Why's the Two of Cups here in the shadow? So yeah, heavy. This might be a very emotional situation for you, or you might be going through a bit of hearing emotional setbacks. It might be a really difficult time. And if this is a journey where you're moving out of like you're moving into that ascension, right? You're moving from one space to another. Specifically, if it's that message keeps coming up. Relinquishing humanity to progress. Danger of isolation and conformism. So, oh wow. So she's out here surrendering, right? She's out here like, I just want to go with the flow and be with myself and be with this journey. But she's in between these two energies that are in the shadow, and there's this feeling of being trapped in between, like not knowing which way to go. But there's a strong message about being grounded with this. And that figure eight, right? That figure eight. Tomorrow is the 8th too. So I guess a strong staying grounded, especially on the 8th of November or December or whatever. Okay, clarify the Two of Cups, please, in the shadow. You might need to shift, move your body as well to help, like instead of feeling in this trapped energy, if that's what if this is an internal thing for you, not an extra, if it doesn't have to do with other people, if this is internal, you may need to do something that will shift the energy, so you're not feeling in that space of being trapped. I'm also here victimization. Two of Cups. Six of Cups. This might have to do with something from the past, or and we've got the Ace of Wands. So this may be to do with either something from the past, you're dealing with a person from the past, or a situation from the past, or a idea, a type of mindset as well, that this could be about creativity or a creative spark of some sort, a passionate type of energy. Did this reading yesterday or the day before yesterday that hasn't been posted yet, so the Ace of Wands came through that as well. So I asked what the Two of Cups was doing here in the reverse. So this, there's some disharmony with an, like, this could be an idea from the past, or a project from the past, could even be an opportunity from the past that didn't quite take off, if it's a love situation, as in, that didn't quite take off. I already said that, right? So this is a repetition. This might be something that has been repeating for a while. And it doesn't have to be love related, right? This could just be ideas or mindsets or people, like family from the past. Even I'm hearing like gifts from the past, and I said that before, like ancestors. I'm seeing the same flower in the Miriam card as well. So I've got that white, what is that, lily or something? I don't think it's a lily. What's that called? I forget. And it's in the Miriam card too. So maybe you're a twin. I don't know. Maybe you are a twin. You have a twin, a sibling. Because strong twos here. Yeah, this could be about a sibling as well. Just having... interesting. Okay, well, let's get some cards. So what are we at? Oh, shit. Okay, tell us more. Current energy. This could be to do with a creative project, with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. Because you can see her just sitting there wanting to create some art. Where you're wanting to create your art. Okay. Create your art in the way that you want to create it. This is strong. This came out yesterday. Create art, and this can look in a variety of different ways, like just being creative, being in a creative space of mind with a passion project, or whether it is how you're showing up on social media, or creating art, but doing it in a way that aligns with you and not in a way that is where you're being tough. Fuck, this came out yesterday, people. I don't know if I spoke to this in the read, but it was definitely experienced to the point where I re-listened to an old podcast of mine about authenticity and creative expression. So there's this energy of not being able to fully express yourself in the way that you want to, or in the way that is gifted to you, right? From your ancestors or people, or whether it's... because the Six of Cups can speak of things being handed down as well. So, as you can, like in the picture, this boy giving his sister, I would assume, or whoever, young person, a teddy bear, like gifting you these gifts. So it's like you're feeling kind of stuck in between, but yeah, it's almost like there's no reconciliation of this. I don't know why that was said. Okay, with that I'm getting like that difference between practicality, that was there somewhere, practicality and, haha, here it is, dichotomy, contrast between two things. For example, science and mysticism. So, you know, there's this dichotomous type of energy where you may be wondering whether I'm just giving this space. Yeah, there's a strong message about following what people are telling you to do versus doing things from the heart and soul. Because Queen of Cups in reverse can also be not operating from heart, you know, not not listening to your intellect, not intellect, oh, interesting. Not listening to your intellect. Intellect, not listening to intellect. I feel it's very interesting. Just not being tuned in. Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, there's a bit of a sidestep there, but yeah, these these two opposing ideas. So, say for example, you are a painter, and you want to create paint, and you want to draw. You want to create art in a certain type of way, or in a way that feels like it's part of this organic process for you. But on the other hand, there are these people saying, if you want to sell your artwork, this is how you have to do it. Or if you want to be a famous painter or a successful painter, this is how you have to do it, or this is the method that you have to do it, that type of thing. So there's this going against how you want to do things. And for example, if it's social media, this is how you should post, or you should only post these types of things, or that kind of bullshit stories. Anyway, you have to do reels. And I'm not saying that any of that is wrong or anything like that, but I'm just speaking to the energy here, where it's like, don't follow the grain, go against it. Or not even go against it, just be yourself. Just show up as yourself. All right. Which is so much easier said than done, right? Like, that's why perhaps this feeling of being trapped, because it's like you want to express yourself, you want to be in your artistic flow, if that's what it is. You want to be able to love whoever you love, if this is about love. You want to be able to just express yourself fully, but there's this idea or perception or experience of not being able to do that. Pretty sure I already shuffled these, but anyway, let's go. So we've got come to the edge. So this is like full energy, just leaping forward into the abyss. But there is also this energy of like looking backwards, whereas full energy is looking forward, just going with it. Come to the edge. Anything else? Go the distance. So two cards that are talking about like leaping. And obviously use your discernment with this. Okay, we've got a leg up. So you are supported. You're definitely supported. And loyal heart came up together. So again, with the twos, mate. Is this about love? Is this about love? And it's speaking of being like in between two types of energies. I'm not getting that because there's no court cards that came out with that. But it's, yeah, there's something about loyalty here. Are you questioning if you do things in a certain way, if you make a certain decision? Because twos can also speak of making decisions. So is there a fear that making the wrong decision, I don't know where that was going. Where was that going? I was talking about loyalty. So there's like a loyalty to something as opposed to, or to someone, I should say. Lots of twos. There's twos here. This could be in relation to children for some. Are you loyal to this aspect? Or are you going to just be with what life wants to express? Let's get some... Okay, what are the obstacles here? What are the obstacles? There is a need to slow down. There's a need to ground your energy. That card did come up. I've got 10 of Pentacles as an obstacle. So 10 of Pentacles can speak to traditions, can speak to inheritance, family values. Let's get more for the obstacles, please. So not hearing again, following the herd, but not in that way. It's like following tradition. Surprised the Hierophant hasn't come up yet. Okay, what else? 5 of Pentacles. So not letting your ideas about, I'm seeing strong finances in this one. So dealing with Pentacles here. Not letting your perception of how this will affect your finances, if that's what it's about, be the reason you decide in a certain way, if that makes sense. So especially if it's got to do with family and inheritance. Yeah, there's a need to say, don't feel like you're in that victim mentality. When things come, when I do the obstacles, I read it upside down, like I read it in the reverse. So don't, you can see he's a bit sad there. He's holding on to his pennies. And he's got that cat. The cat is support, right? So you have support. It might not be in the way that you perhaps perceive support. Like we've got it come out a few times here. Yeah, there's this perception of making the wrong decision or moving in like a fear of something, fear of losing out, fear of being isolated. If you don't conform, there's a fear of isolation. Okay, so yeah. Let's get some guidance. I don't think I need any clarification on that. Actually, I will just keep going with this deck. Oh no. See, so yeah, there's this, let's do a completely different deck then. if that's the goal. There's this, yeah, like indecisiveness. So this deck I do have to shuffle in 2 parts because these cards are thick as fuck. Tower, we just saw the tower there. Yeah, they're very thick and they don't shuffle like I want them to shuffle. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. What is the advice for beautiful Cancerians who are going through it right now, or anyone resonating with this? What's the advice? Protect your energy. Again with the 6 of Cups. Protect your energy, specifically around anyone that you might not feel has your best interest at heart. That is, I'm hearing an illusionist. With the Magician here in reverse, someone who, how does this want to be said? This might be someone from your past. Be aware, anyone coming back from the past who is going to tell you all the things you want to hear, creating types of illusions. Protect that pentacle. Protect that Ace of Pentacles. You have the ability to create stability for yourself. If not in the external world, I'm hearing like emotional stability. So that when anything comes your way, you have that embodied safety within yourself to be able to discern when someone is trying to pull the fucking wool over your eyes. Anything else? So yeah, there is a need to be aware of this past whatever. Anything else? What did I say? Hierophant, Hierophant, whatever. I said I was surprised it didn't come out. So, I'm getting from this standing your ground. Standing your ground. She looks super freaking grounded. She looks like she's not going to damn well move. And this is about, you know, just learning through this process. Like the keys are at your feet. The keys are at your feet. And again with the damn 2s. So Hierophant is about tradition. It's about following certain conformist paths. Hierophant. To clarify. Did I say lessons? They are lessons. Learning lessons. by protecting your own energy. And what was said before about that? Learning lessons. Oh, we were talking about emotional security, embodied safety. When you know who you are and you have that embodied safety, so not relying on other people to make you feel safe, you already have that within you. When those types of things come up, you know, we can stand our ground because we know who we are. There's a spiritual essence to the Hierophant as well, like this path, you know. There's this spiritual path that you're on. It doesn't need to be like in the realms of quote unquote the concept of spirituality, just finding out more about who you are. Do we have, what else do we want? What else do we want? Now let's do the healing messages. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I hope that that answered a question that you had, or made sense. Okay, one more. And then we're pulling for our Cancerian friends or anyone resonating with this. That one just fell out. Honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. I might actually read. I don't usually read these ones, but I will see if get some more context on this. Okay. When adversity is honored, life is appreciated as oscillating cycles of deterioration and renewal. Deterioration is the natural process of new things becoming old, while renewal is the process of old things becoming new. As you learn to honor these two interconnected processes, just as naturally as the changing of seasons, you're able to embrace adversity. It is not a punishment, but a gift of renewal birthed out of the ashes of erosion. We said that before, didn't we, with the Phoenix energy? Was that this read? Serapis Bay, I think. The mantra is ideal. This mantra is ideal for processing unforeseen changes, overcoming superstitious beliefs, and surrendering the ego. Interesting. Let's get a couple more. Exploring unity consciousness. 1. Be one. Be one. I am one eternal light appearing as all. Be one. Opening my mind. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Awakening inspired action. There is only what life is asking of me. So this is about being in presence, surrendering to the divine, and taking action from that place of spaciousness. So I guess to piece this together, these last messages, is trusting in life to show you the way, and then taking action from that space. But being very discerning with that process, especially when these people are coming back around. If not people, an old mindset that you have, an old programming or belief system that you have that's showing up again. All right, my beautiful Cancerians, thank you so much for being here. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you. You are a sovereign as being. But until then, until the next video, take care, and yeah, be you, be one, be you, be two. Bye.